Hello everyone, Porky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So in my last video we discussed about Inanna's skin. She has the beggar version, or like hobo version from Spiral of Destiny 1.0. We see her frame and everything, 1280 astrals. I hope you guys are willing to spend to get her. It's what, 15.50 plus $5. That's exactly 12.80. That's gonna cost you at least, what's that, $20.50, right? USD for the skin. So hope you guys are prepared your wallets for this. Is it worth it? Well, we could see it in action here. So thanks to my friends on Discord for showing this. I think Ellie was the one who posted this. Thank you so much. And yeah, we could see her in action with the robes, flowing robes, and yeah, there's the full art. That's the Princess Prayer. Oh, and that's the guard, right? It turns into the what's that, like the outlaw guard or something with the wooden shield and like what's that, like a metal cleaver and everything. That's pretty cool though. And yeah, we'll just see her in action. And yeah, let's talk a bit more about the other updates as well. So this guy was complaining about, when we got the coal skin, they actually made a bug. Like you can see the gap between the hair, the head, and you can see the blue tile on the other side here as well. And yeah, they're like, oh, it doesn't get fixed, so maybe Inanna skin will have bugs, but yeah, it is what it is. But the main point of the video is global deduction. So, leader, a new global deduction event will be launched soon. Are you curious about how it is played? The little secretary went to inquire about relevant information. I hope you can help the team leader easily get started with global deduction. Let's take a look below. And also, I saw this on the TapTap forums as well. So, both the Taiwan is on the 22nd of November, and this is the Chinese version. Yeah, 22nd of November. So, I'm expecting this to come to us next month as well. And yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting. So, humans, a new strategic gameplay would appear in Paradise soon. You already know about this, right? In order to help you quickly get started with this global deduction and bring me lots of souvenirs, I specifically asked for a gameplay guide for you. As for the reward, how about a can of octopus and a new ball of yarn? Alright, so let's go into this actual translation here. So global deduction, strategic gameplay guide. So you know how when we get like new modes, new events, they do a bit of a rundown through the guide, and this is it. So it looks like that's going to go for, what's that, 3 weeks, is it? From the 12th or until the 12th of December and 22nd. One, two, yeah, 3 weeks. And you have to be over level 40. And let's have a look quickly at the rewards as well. So the Starcast embryos, just a reminder, when you have 200 of this Starcast embryo, you can use it to, this was the old Tower Versity shop, 200 of that gives you one pull at the signature weapon, and you get a random weapon out of the whole list of signature weapons. Hope Luck Sight, Castalia, and that's the primordial dust that we get from the battle pass and everything like that. And moving to the next page. Okay, how do we play? In global deduction, fighting does not consume physical strength, so it doesn't consume any stamina, and there are no other restrictions. After going into battle, you can get rewards by killing all enemies. You can get prizes for every 5 levels you pass, and you can also receive generous rewards on the event interface after completing designated tasks. So 5 levels you pass. This feels like it's like a, you know how in other gachas and other games, there's like a tower mode. It's like an endless tower. You just keep climbing the tower. There'll be like, random enemies. Usually it's like, boss stage every 5 levels or something. And then you can pretty much, go through, order the stage and then just keep getting rewards after rewards. And sometimes you hit the cap, and then next update they put like 50 stages in, and then you have to go climb up again. But yeah, being this what was that, 3 week cycle, well, 3 week event maybe at the moment. So it's just 3 weeks to just go through all these levels. So I'm not sure how many levels exactly. Let's read a bit more. Is there anything special about it? Enemy health and tactical points into inheritance. Inheritance. Global Deduction is a round robin gameplay that tests the richness of the lineup. After the battle fails or the battle is settled, the enemy health status will be inherited and you can continue to attack. Oh, okay. So basically, you can use multiple teams to beat the enemy. So, like, if you just go in with your first team of 6, but you're not able to beat the stage, and you leave them on what's that in the picture here, 65% health, or maybe turning you can bring 3 units. I'm not sure exactly, but after you beat it, you can just or if you can't beat it, you just bring like another team and be like, it's like a uh, like in a tactics like war scenario, you're like, I'm just going to keep throwing cannon fodder at this enemy until they die. Just exhaust their stamina, exhaust their health. Okay. Choosing to exit the battle will return the battle status to before this battle, and you need to attack again. Yeah, it just we can do a human. Was it like human wave tactics? Just swarm them with our units, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you guys have much cannon fodder to throw at the enemy? Tactical points will not be restored in a normal way during combat and will only be fully restored after consuming the restore times. Okay, that makes sense. So you just can't keep spamming tactics. So, you can't just be like, just keep using Ragnarok on every stage multiple times. Okay, that's very interesting. So we can spam human wave tactics. And what's the next image? Okay, so therefore, when facing a level with high difficulty or a large number of enemies, you can prioritize sending out non-main lineups to deal with enemies on the edge of the battlefield, and then send out the main lineup to deal with the elite enemies. I think that really makes sense. Like, in I keep referring back to war because this is essentially war chess, right? The Chinese translation of strategy RPG is war chess. So, we're getting cannon fodder versus their cannon fodder, and then we have like our elite units, our our main units against their main units, and I think that just feels like really epic. It really captures the sense of war. Like the key thing is you rush in and you got a band of elite units and you just want to destroy the enemy commander. So I'm not sure if you guys seen oh yeah, one of my favorite ones is Kingdom, and they go through, it's like based on 3 kingdoms, and their army's like weaker, and then they have like a strategic elite force and just like rush through and try and defeat the enemy commander, but then both sides cannon fodder is just like that they're just in a chaos. They have to. It's just cannon fodder versus cannon fodder. Okay, our character's fatigue and recovery. In global deduction, each character will fall into fatigue after a battle and cannot continue to participate in the battle. Alright, I mean, it makes sense. You just can't keep sending your elite units or, even cannon fodder. You can't just keep sending them out time after time. You can use the recovery times to remove fatigue status of all characters and restore all tactical points. The recovery times are restored once at 00, so once at reset, and can be restored up to 6 times. When the activity starts, you'll get 1 time initially. Okay, so basically for this event, you have a daily try limit, so you can only try 6 times a day, essentially. Wait, restore once, and at reset can store. Oh, okay, so. Oh, okay, I mean, okay, so you can do this once a day, but you can, you know, if you're busy, especially during the week, like you know, we all have, you know, weekdays usually we're busy, so we can leave until the weekends, and then you know that will be stored up to 6. So you try a bit on Saturday, try a bit on Sunday, and hopefully you can beat it. So I do like that you can just keep saving it until 6 times, and yeah, just try it on the weekend. I wish we had unlimited tries, but maybe they don't want us to brute force this too much. Uh, what's that? Recover all $1. Consuming recovery times can remove the character's fatigue status and restore all tactical points. Can you just buy your way out of this? Let me look at the bit. Oh, okay. That's a bad translation. Okay, it's not $1. It's just one of these energy droplets. Okay, all right, that makes sense. I thought you could just buy your way out of it. Actually, maybe that's a plan for the devs. Like, you know, if you want to try more, you can just buy this package which restores this energy, right? Maybe the devs would like to for us to spend that way. Okay, and then the last image is the event will be open for a long time, and the main lineup will be in a state of fatigue. The leader can use recovery times on the next day before continuing the strategy. Okay, that's pretty much a summary of what we said before. And 3. Level, environment, and combat. So in global deduction, enemies will gain different abilities due to sudden changes in the environment. Alright, so this is just like mutations, like, you know, how we do Tower of Conquest, you know, Voyage of Discovery, and like our events, we know all about mutations. So you need to be extra careful. For example, the special curse, Curse of the Dead, will cause the attacker to lose a percentage of health when the enemy is defeated. Oh, okay, so when you kill someone, you're like, they're like a suicide bomb, they just explode on you, and you lose health? Okay. You need to have enough endurance or use human wave tactics. There's the key word, human wave tactics. We're totally going to overwhelm them with human wave tactics. And do you remember? Chinese said their top tier characters are human right characters. So we love using our human right characters, and now we're using human wave tactics. Okay, does this even translate properly? Enemy level 41. What's that? I can't read that. Cannot be immune. Curse effect. Immune to freezing, burning, and strong alcohol. Oh, liquor. So, you know, Ida has a liquor. Okay. So when defeated, the attacker is cursed by the dead. At the end of the action, each layer. Okay, so you can stack this. So a bit like infection. So enemies can stack this curse on you when they die. Each layer causes the self, so causes you to lose, what's that, 36% of health? Cannot be dispelled. Ooh, yeah, so they're encouraging you to use different units, because to especially clear out the mobs, because yeah, once you clear out the mobs, your unit's pretty much going to die because of the curse stacking up. New environmental mutation effects will be added every 5 levels, and you will encounter elite enemies. But yeah, this is so exciting. Like, it looks so cool. It's where was that original picture? Yeah, this one. It's like you just go from point to point. What's that one? And yeah, beat the boss, and then move on to the next 5 stages. Did they comment much about it in the CN version? Awesome. There's not even a new character for anniversary. Okay, yeah, it's right. I told you in advance how to sell the piggy card. Yeah, because the pig's in the latest unit. Next hero on the 29th, next one on the 13th. The rule will not change because of anniversary. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you know, we're all on a 2-week banner, and why would they sort of add an extra character for the anniversary? And I mean, I think it's fair, because if they add a new character during their anniversary, it means, like, you know, they'll have to spend gems and everything to pull even more. And maybe the 29th would, that they'll see like a really awesome character for this global deduction. Actually, didn't someone say there was going to be like Inanna Ultra or something? Weekly tower climbing has been changed and presented as new gameplay. uh, so take care of the low limit, daily fatigue, allowing players to grind the enemy's blood skin in a wheel-like manner. What is the point of players allocating troops? In the end, it's nothing more than players going online every day to grind, and they can get all the rewards, not giving new players a chance. Adding a clearance speed ranking is different. The rewards are all after 95%. Yeah. So, I guess, this is different from like Tower Diversity, where you have to rank against others. This is more like, can you beat the stage? And like, just keep spamming units until until you beat the stage, right? I don't know if that's good or bad. I think we really just have to see how it goes. A difficult version of tower climbing. Are there any new people? 100-layer tower, which imitates the alchemy for whom? With a gatekeeper over 10 layers. Is this like alchemy styles or something? Outlaws can take the stage. Test the richness of player roles. Test the number of player characters. Yeah, pretty much. Test the richness of players' equipment. Test the numbers of players' equipment. The Lawless Brigade has been thirsty for a long time. Alright, so yeah, CN, I'm too happy about it. Tedious and boring. But hey, let's see it in action first. Let's see how this really works out before we make too much comments about it. Gameplay, a guild group challenge. Ooh, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm just like really keen on seeing this actual gameplay because everyone in CN is fairly dooming. Like every single update, everything new, they're like, nah, it's bad, it's bad. It sucks. But we really need to see stuff in action. Give devs a chance, right? But yeah, look, really excited for this to come to us next month. Hope you guys are excited as well. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.